I know there's some tree roots up here somewhere. What did I do with them? That is the question. What have we got? Ah, here we go. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. These beasts. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that is a gnarly piece of wood. It doesn't really have a straight side on it. So there's no chance of putting a woodworm screw in it. I think this is going to be the inside of the bowl. And that's going to be the back of the bowl. So somehow I've got to drill a hole into this to expand the chuck into. Probably here. Progress. Now let's see. It still looks sketchy to me. Now that looks like I can make a mortise. Just. Do you ever look at something and go, why am I doing this? Well, we are doing this, that's what's happening, so okay. I took my chainsaw to it and took a bit of the weight out of this side so I can get it on my chuck properly. I think that'll be enough wood for a mortise. Let's find out. Okay, so we've got a bit of a wobble at 425. When I put it up to 800, the wobble goes away, but oh my god, this is scary. Watch this. This is 800. That is a scary piece of wood. Let's do the chuck up a bit more. Right then folks, welcome back to the channel. We've done the extra content first today, and now we're into the turning. So this is a piece of elm. It is massive. I don't know how big exactly it is. It's huge. It's got to be over 20 inches side to side. We cut these trees down 2 years ago, almost to the day. Dug the stumps up and chucked them up the wood for me to use later. And this is the first time I've been back to them. The weight was all over the place on the piece, so I'm just cutting a bit more off the back. Obviously the centre of balance kept changing the more I cut away from the front face. So as I said, we're turning at a very scary 800 RPM. And I really need to make a new tool rest. There's some sketchy turning going on in this video, so please don't copy anything that you see going on. Especially later on in the video. So this was always going to be a platter, but I wanted to make it as bowly as I could. Is that a word? Bowly? Not sure. With as much dish to it as I possibly could, with the wood I was given, so. Here we're just trying to flatten out for a foot and get ready to put a mortise on. I did wonder whether there was going to be any decent wood in the middle of this for me to do a mortise with, but we got lucky. You can see that massive bark inclusion I had to turn through to get to solid wood. It was quite challenging turning out on the wings. I literally couldn't see anything. Couldn't see the wood at all. You could just see the chisel. Could certainly feel the wood. So there's the mortise going in. Again, quite a deep mortise, just to get to sound material. So I'm attempting to sand it on the lathe, which is never going to go well. Managed to turn this, just sand the centre. And then I actually took the piece off the lathe and sanded it with the 5-inch pad up to 800 grit. No sanding paste going on this because nightmare. So we're just going with good old sandpaper and shine juice. Oh no, I'm lying to you. We've got Howard feed and wax going on the back and the front. I've never seen that purple marking in elm before. If anybody knows what it is, let me know in the comments. I didn't know it was going to be there. You certainly couldn't tell from the outside. I didn't know if it might be disease of some kind, but it's certainly very cool. Okay, well this is the bit of the show where we showcase some of your work.
And today we have a king-size yarn bowl from Leo. I'm not going to try and pronounce his surname because I'll get it wrong. But yeah, nice work, mate. If you'd like your work to be featured on the channel, you can email your images to willmakeseverything@gmail.com. Okay, so we're on to the mother of all hollowing bits. Try not to look too much at the overhang on the chisel, it's not very good. So we're spinning at 800 RPM, lathe dancing all over the place like it's trying to escape. But there was nothing to it, just to do it. I had to just plough through it and hope it didn't fly off the lathe at me. It actually cut fairly well, not too hard. I mean, elm's a tough wood, but it was quite forgiving really, for the amount of overhang I had. If you look at the base of the tool rest, the outside wing is about 3mm from the base of that tool rest as it passes, and I haven't got another tool rest that fits in there to get my actual tool rest any closer to the workpiece. So I'm going to have to make one. I might make that tomorrow's job. That is just a silly amount of overhang. That noise at the end there is actually the workpiece hitting the tool rest on its way past. That's how close. I couldn't get it any closer. I know people are going to have safety concerns out there, but if I mess it up, it's my own stupid fault, so don't worry too much. So as with the back, we're standing off the lathe. I've actually got the chuck in the vise there. Soft jaws. And we did some Howard feed and wax on the front. And then we did some shine juice on both sides. And there we go. I think it came out pretty nice. Possibly the most interesting thing I've turned. Most of the things I make are usually round, and this is anything but round. So I will leave you with the glamour shots as ever. And hope you'll come back tomorrow, because the epoxy project is coming out of the pressure pot tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. Thanks very much for watching and subscribing, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.